Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever we drop another video. Right now, we are going to be doing a walking tour of the Devil's Pocket neighborhood in Philadelphia, PA. I did not make that name up. You can Google it. There is a neighborhood that is actually titled the Devil's Pocket. We just did a tour of this neighborhood recently, but it was at nighttime and it was real hard for you guys to see anything. So I wanted to do another walkthrough so that you guys can get a good look at what the neighborhood looks like. This neighborhood is relatively small, so it shouldn't take us long to walk through it. Right now we're on Grays Ferry Ave. We got some new buildings right here. Check it out. Not only do we have new buildings, but we got new sidewalks. Look at this. Freshly paved. Really nice. This is called Graduate Square. Look, I guess this is their own little private community. They have their own private parking. So we're now approaching Kimball Street, 2500 block of Kimball on my right hand side. Now the Devil's Pocket is somewhat of a tricky neighborhood when you drive through it, because a lot of these blocks are made in a way where they only take you one way. Let me go to the corner for those of you who want me to cross at the corner, because it was up to me. I'll cross right there in the middle of the street, but I know it'll make a lot of you guys feel better if I cross over here. All right, so we're crossing on Grays Ferry Ave. This is Carpenter Street. I'm just gonna start by walking down here so that you guys can get a chance to see. We're approaching 26th Street. So to my knowledge, the Devil's Pocket is in the industrial section of the city. This is South Philly. And as you can see, they got like an industrial complex located right here. And then on my right hand side, you got new homes located right here. They got their own little driveway, little parking area. They got some Jersey tags. I don't know if they're visiting from Jersey or if they moved from Jersey over here to the Devil's Pocket. But what a name, right? That's a crazy name to name a neighborhood. The Devil's Pocket. Yeah, that's for sale. They probably want your arm, your leg, your right ear, your left ear, your thigh, and your calf muscle for that house right there. Let's walk through this block right here, because many houses are for sale. Some are leasing too. Look at my left, leasing. Look at the one on my right. See, this one looks like original. This looks like it's been here for a while and everybody just built around them. You see? But this one right here is new. Look at, for sale, garage deck. It has a top deck. See it? And then you cross the street over here and now look at the difference. So this is in South Philly. It's close to South Street, which is a popular avenue, a popular street in Philadelphia, PA. It's in a, I would say, a not so bad neighborhood. It's not so bad. If you go up a little bit more, you're just a few minutes away from Grays Ferry, which people say, you know, has a bad rep. But they're doing a lot of renovation and rehabilitation in Grays Ferry also. This is the block that we drove through when we started off that Devil's Pocket tour, but y'all couldn't really see anything. And look at the little industrial complex right there. You see it? Little smoke stacks, smoke chimney. All right. Look at this house right here in front of us. This house, 2529 on Montrose Street. It looks like they did an additional third floor. You see? It has aluminum siding, little teeny weeny windows. It does not match the rest of the other 2 stories. So I don't know if you got to go through zoning and get a special permit and let them know that you want to build a 3rd floor. But they went and built a 3rd floor. We're back on Grays Ferry Ave. See, the good thing about walking is that I can walk up and down the one way, so I ain't got to worry about following the law when I was with the vehicle. It was kind of hard because it kept shooting me back to Grays Ferry Ave. This little community is not very car traffic friendly, meaning it just takes you on one roundabout and that's it, and then you just sent right back out to Grays Ferry. It's Grays Ferry Ave, for those of you who need me to say Ave. You got some new houses across the street. Check it out. Alright, Grays Ferry Ave cuts into 25th Street, but then it also cuts into Christian Street. We're gonna make a left right here on Christian. Look at, they got the neighborhood town watch. On my right hand side, looks like we got the condominiums at Grays Court. We got some people walking their dogs. We're approaching Stillman Street. Check out this little side driveway. Little teeny driveway. The houses appear to be better kept over here. Better condition. You got Thai Square restaurant on my right hand side. I guess they sell Thai food. Isn't Thai an ethnicity? Are Thai people from Asia, right? So we're just gonna keep on walking. Yeah, a lot of nice, what's this, flower pots over here? Somebody cares about flowers enough to have an abundance of flower pots in front of their house. The houses across the street are 2-story, right? While these over here are 3-story. Not everybody needs all that space, you know what I mean? So I guess the 2 stories do just fine if you have a small family. You got garages right here. I always like the houses like this, the ones that are 3-story with a garage on the first floor. You see, it's 3 stories, but you got the luxury of your own private parking and your own driveway. That's nice. Simple, but nice. That one got a Porsche across the street. It got an awning. Look at this, is part of that industrial complex. I think I show you the front side of this industrial complex and the Grays Ferry walking tour. I just did a Grays Ferry walking tour video. Y'all should check that out. We're on 26th Street. This is the back of the industrial complex. Check it out. Check out that little Mazda Miata. I'm not a big fan of Miatas, but I can appreciate them. They were the competition for the Honda Del Sol. They're pretty nice looking though, especially the fact that they're convertible and they're 2-seater. I need one in 5-speed and must not be automatic. It must be stick shift. Look at these. These houses look 2-story, right? But then on the 3rd floor, they have like an extra additional add-on. See it? Across the street, we have a jogger. And this building is called Vicinity. I don't know what that business does. We're on Tani Street, the 800 block of Tani Street. This is Tani right here. You got Webster Street over there too. I should probably go through Webster for you guys, right? Because I know we went around here in the roundabout. I'm gonna continue where I was going at, and then we'll come through Webster because I don't want to miss anything back here. I want to show you this guys' little industrial zone. What do they manufacture here? Guys, I don't know what they manufacture. Tell me what type of, is it a chemical plant? Is it an energy plant, like gas, electric? It looks like it could be related to electric because we got all these electric conductors next to us. Look at these electrical conductors right here. So I don't know if it provides electricity or something. Look at high voltage warning, no trespassing beyond this point. So it says Pico. It must be a Pico location. And right there it says Station A2. I don't know what that means, but it means something for them. Station A2. It's definitely a Pico spot. So it might have to do with electricity. That's a huge building though, right? But it's not really residential back here. It's just all industrial. There's some residential blocks dropped in the middle of the Devil's Pocket. But it seems like for the most part, this industrial warehouse, a business, a factory, whatever it is, takes up most of this little neighborhood. They make sure to let you know, high voltage. All right, so I could take you guys on a roundabout, or I could take the little shortcut. But I'm gonna go on this little roundabout right here, so y'all can actually see what it looks like. Fire department connection. So if there's a fire, that's what they plug it up to. Look, we're on Schuylkill and Christian. Schuylkill Ave and Christian Street. You got Christian Pico Center. Yeah, right here, Christian Street Service Center. So it probably does have something to do with Pico. Yep. Another Pico sign over there. Those big buildings right there, that's University City. Y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but that's University City. A lot of hospitals, college campuses and stuff there. Employee parking, you will get towed if you try to park here. You see a beautiful view of the skyline. You see the Philadelphia skyline? Webster, we're crossing Webster Street. Should I turn up Webster? Yeah, I'm gonna turn up Webster, because then I could turn back down Catherine. Catherine is right there on my left-hand side. Let's go up Webster. We're on Webster Street. Like the Webster Dictionary. You remember? So I'm assuming that all these vehicles here are probably employed by Pico. That's why they're parked here. I don't know if they get some type of special parking permit or something. So when PPA comes through, they know like these people are working. Yeah, a lot of them have easy passes on the windows. Here, Delaware, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania. We got a Maryland tag right there. Wow, already 3 different states on one block. West Virginia, yo, West Virginia. Like, I'm not lying. Look. West Virginia, Maryland. Let's see what else we got here. PA. Okay, I give up walking backwards. We're exiting the 2700 block of Webster. We're now entering the 2600 block of Webster. That's that block that we walked through earlier, remember? I didn't want to turn down it. Oh, we got California tags right here. The California tags. So this block is made up of a wide, diverse set of license plates. For sale. Check that out. For sale. I mean, I wouldn't mind living here. You know why? Because it's kind of like a quiet area. It's off on like the buckle, like on the knuckle area. Like you wouldn't, I don't know what you would call this, but this is like the shoulder, I guess, of South Philly. The only thing that I would be alarmed about is living next to all those electrical conductor thingy majiggies. Yeah, I would be a little alarmed about that. Look at those old houses right there. Those little teeny old houses. You see them, the 2 stories? Next to these giant brand new homes. Then you have roof decks over here. You see? I like the roof deck thing. It's not bad. It's probably like another 15, 20 grand additional to when building the house. But if you think you're gonna spend a lot of time on the roof, then go for it. Rent. This one right here is for sale. This is for sale. But it's a pretty quiet block. You got the mail carriers. So the two-story houses on this side have third floors. Well, the two-story houses on the right side don't have third floors. It looks like the two-story houses on the right are more original, like they've been here forever. These are like the original houses of this community. Banbury Street. Got the 800 block of Banbury right here. I think this is where the little Thai restaurant was at. But I'm just gonna walk you guys over here so I don't gotta walk all the way around again just to show you guys that little block. And then we'll make a U-turn and come back. Yeah, you see, you got a little garage. What are these things, y'all? They look like fruits, but what are they? I've been seeing them since I was a kid. What are those things? Can an animal eat them? I'm sure we can't eat them. But can squirrels eat them, or are they poisonous or toxic, right? Good question. Yeah, I believe this is, yep, there goes that little Thai restaurant, that little Thai business that was on the corner. So we walked by that earlier. So at least so y'all can see this little corner. I don't want to have to walk all the way around. Gate entrance only. I guess you got to have some type of key. Oh, look at it. It's like a little special, you see? It's like a little special key. Might even be censored. You might be able to get like a clicker. I guess there's only a few parkings. Look at, see on the ground, there's a few parking spots. I guess whoever has permission to park here probably gets like a clicker. So they don't gotta get out every time with their key and unlock it. Still got some Christmas decorations up. We're ending the first week of January and they still got their Christmas decorations up. How long do y'all leave y'all Christmas decorations up? Do y'all leave them to like March, February, May? Do y'all take them out the first week of January? Do y'all take them out after Christmas? I understand some people don't even celebrate, so I don't expect you guys to have decorations up, but I know normally when I was a kid growing up, we would like take them, we would put them on Thanksgiving as a family. Me and my pop, you know, I had a couple cousins that used to hang out. Or I know we used to take them down like right after New Year's. Like the first week after New Year's, we would take them down. Look at those little back porches. See them? Little back porches. Winnie's up here. Damn, I smell somebody's cologne or aftershave or whatever it is. It's choking my throat. Woo! That's a super duper strong fragrance. You can smell it through someone's house. Wow, that thing is strong. I'll taste it. It's like some aftershave or something. Woo, so strong. Show you guys. There's a house over here for sale. What is this? For sale. McCarthy Real Estate. Look, if somebody's ready to move. Sometimes people get tired of all the new residents moving in and they just want to change. Look, right next door to them, they got roof decks. You know what I noticed? Not many people even use their roof deck. Like on very few occasions they use the roof deck. But I don't see a lot of people using them. Look at the little driveway right here. I wonder who named this the Devil's Pocket, yo. Who named it? Seriously, who named this? I heard somebody said that they renamed it, that it used to be called just the Pocket. I don't know how factual that is, but even if it was just renamed, why would they rename it the Devil's Pocket out of all names? They could have named it the Angel's Pocket. the angelic pocket, the hot pocket. You know what I mean? They named it the devil's pocket. It's like you walk through here and you expect something completely different. You walk through the devil's pocket and you're like, dun dun dun. Ohio, look, we got Ohio tags. I just passed another Jersey tag. There's a lot right here. I won't be surprised if they build in here soon. You see this lot right here, this empty lot? Yep, I won't be surprised if they build here soon. If you go on the other opposite half of this factory right here, you'll end up on Grays Ferry Ave, and also the Grays Ferry neighborhood. I see a Clue tag. Clue, I see you, Clue. That's why graffiti artists place their tags everywhere, so people like me and people who can actually read them can see them and see where they've been to. Look at this, old school Nissan Sentra, 80s. You don't see these around there anymore. I'm not a big Nissan fan, but you don't see these. Is it automatic or is it stick? Oh, it's automatic, boo-hoo. But I still like the boxiness of it. They got the red pinstripe. It looks so neat. It's like a little matchbox. All right, look at the little smokestack. I guess this is coming from these energy buildings, whatever type of energy they make. They probably make electricity. Philadelphia Redevelopment Authority on Schuylkill Ave. That's what we're on. We're on Schuylkill Ave. On the right-hand side, we got reserved parking for School District of Philadelphia personnel only. So is there a School District of Philadelphia building here? Where is there a School District of Philadelphia building? That's a really good question. Why would they have School District of Philadelphia parking only? And I don't think I see a school district site. Unless there is, and I just missed it. There, a Maryland tag. See, Maryland. So on my left-hand side, this really tall building is Roberts Center for Pediatric Research. At night, it's really colorful and well lit up. If you go over there, you got University City. There's a lot of hospitals, campuses, a couple businesses, possibly some residential neighborhoods. Look at these right here. These are 4-story, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5-story? Yo, these are 5-story. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these are 5-story. Probably apartments. Yeah, probably apartments. We got a jogger across the street, jogging through the devil's pocket. It looks like an angel, an angelic creature jogging through the devil's pocket. I think she put her head down because from the corner of her eye, she probably saw me recording. I probably thought I was like a peeping Tom. But she didn't know, she just made it on the World Wide Web. Hey, we got an entrance, residents entrance only. Ah, so that's a little tight-knit community. Naval Square, oh, okay. That's the entrance over there, a little fancy dancy entrance. Got a bajillion steps. So many steps, an overabundance of steps. Like walk up that layer, and then walk up the next layer, and then walk up the next layer, and walk up the next layer. So many layers. Sheesh. Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Oh, okay. Is this where they moved the CHOP building to? CHOP is short for Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We're on Banbury and Schuylkill Ave. We're gonna make a right on Banbury. I'm gonna cross the street so this female doesn't turn around and think that I'm some type of serial killer, you know what I mean? See a dude walking behind you with a camera on a stick. It's like, no, I gotta run! Run, Forrest, run! Look at the flower pots. I'm telling you, could tell when people care about their house because you got flower pots, you got nice entrances. You know what I mean? Look at flower pots. Even though they're empty, but hey, you gotta give them credit for trying. All right, so I got two choices. I can go straight or I can go left. Oh, you see, the way the Devil's Pocket runs is it takes you out of it. It doesn't want you to stay in it. He doesn't want you in his pocket. Look at these buildings. These are 4 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I had to count it. And then if it got a basement, probably like a 5-story building if they furnish the basement. That's if they have a basement. Wow. Nice buildings though. I really like that brick pointing. I'm sure y'all hear me say it again and again and again and again and again and again. Like, dude, just shut up, why don't you? We know you like the brick pointing. They got little birdies. Little tweet. Tweets. Little driveway. Like, these houses look old. You see, these houses look older, I should say. They look like the original residents. Yeah. I wouldn't mind one of those little old teeny-weeny houses. I wouldn't mind it. It's cool, and then they got a little lawn. But they got to give me some type of garage or some type of driveway. Some type of space. I would prefer a garage. I'll be completely honest with y'all. I need some type of workspace. And it looks like that one, they installed a roof deck up top. Look at it. They installed a roof deck. And then there's some older houses right here. Now we're about to hit South Street. Schuylkill Ave runs right into South Street. That's the borderline of the Devil's Pocket. South Street. Look at this. Look at this chessboard. Wow. Or checkers. It could be checkers, right? It could be a checkerboard. Maybe they painted a real-life checkerboard out front so their kids can play with like life-size pieces. Like larger pieces, right? That'd be pretty cool. Look, some people try to get creative right here with the front of their house, which I can appreciate. See how they painted the crown? The crown has like a pink peach, like a coral peach. Then it has like powder pink, and then it has like purple, like royal purple. And then they painted the door's painted black. That looks neat. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. And then the steps are that coral peach. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. Even though it's an old house, at least it's freshly brick pointed and everything, right? Look at the alley. Look at the difference from a clean alley to one of the hood alleys. The hood alleys be having beds and trash and all types of stuff. Yo, there's an overabundance of joggers around here. I feel like I might as well just start jogging so I can fit in. Yeah, you make a left over here, you end up going to Market Street. That's South Street. So like I said, this is the borderline. You got some houses right here. Look at on Schuylkill Ave, some 3-story homes. They paint it kind of colorful, right? Doesn't look that bad. And then you got that view of that building right there. So you're literally living next to, you know, the skyline. This is like 5 minutes away from City Hall, give or take, depending on traffic. Maybe 8 minutes on a bad day, 10 minutes maybe depending on traffic. But if you know how to travel through the city, it's a good 5 minutes. Living in this city my whole life, I kind of know. Oh, check this out. Look at this mosaic artwork right here. That's what it's called, a mosaic. It has some mosaic pieces. It's a mural. Looks pretty nice. Look at that cat that's on the window. The cat is kind of creepy, right? Little cat. See him? And then you got the bicycles. It says, welcome to the neighborhood by David Gwynn. Mosaic by Jessica Gorlin Liddell. Special thanks to students from 2006 mural program. You have a building for rent across the street. Look at that little teeny weeny skinny building right here, y'all. Look at this little teeny weeny skinny thing. It doesn't even have an entrance. It does not have a doorway, guys. I wonder if it's connected from the inside to one of the other buildings. It's probably an apartment. Yeah, because it looks like it could be an apartment. Yeah, you got Callahan's and Tom's Grill. You have some female over here riding a little scooter. A little a little electric meet. We're on Tani Street, or Taney. I keep saying Lee, like if it has an L, it does not have an L. Tani Street, remember? This was that block that we didn't go through. I don't want to go back down it because it's just going to take us back through the same stuff that we already saw. But you see that they got the shutters, the window shutters, you see it? And it's a 2-hour parking area. So if you don't have a permit, if you caught parking for more than 2 hours here, then they'll give you a ticket. Look at this building right here. They hit the whole side of the building with aluminum siding. I think that's kind of tacky because after a while it fades and it starts to peel, like, especially depending on like the wind gusts. Like in 15-20 years, I've seen some of those aluminum siding shingle things peel off within the first year, or like sometimes the building don't even be done, and because it's like a strong wind gust, people move into a house with, you know, aluminum siding already peeling. You got some cyclists. You got tons of cyclists. What am I talking about? Some cyclists. You got that view over there. Tani Street. You got some street art right there. Plastered onto the cement. Or not the cement. The brickwork. For sale. Look at. For sale. 3-story home. We're next to the 40 bus. We got apartments right here. Look at apartments. This is 26th Street. I think both those gentlemen saw me and they just made a left. I don't know, they probably felt uncomfortable or something. Oh, look at this yellow. This yellow doesn't look bad. See the yellow? It's like a canary yellow. They went through the whole building with that accent across like all the woodwork. And then the top of the crown is navy blue. And then the door is navy blue. I'm not a big fan of blue, but that yellow and that blue complement each other well. Look at that purple. That purple looks tough. Look at that. Look at the top of the windows. You see them? 3rd floor. Pretty cool. Got tons and tons of joggers. Boy. I'm wearing the proper attire to start jogging too. I'm about to start jogging for y'all. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna jog. I'm already sweating. I come out layered up because I don't know how cold it's gonna be with the wind gusts and everything, because some days it'd be trickery. The weather says one thing, then you go outside and it's like, whoosh, it feels like you're in a whole tornado. All right, so should I go right or should I go left? We're on Grays Ferry Ave. This is Grays Ferry Ave, right? I almost feel like, yo, I just saw the one dude that made a left walk down this way. You could tell that he didn't mean to go down that way, because he walked all the way through that block and he looked at me and he put his head back down. He kept on walking. So I straight up made him detour the whole neighborhood. Dude, you could have kept walking straight, buddy. That's strange. I almost feel like I want to take y'all down here too. Y'all want to go down here? Let me take y'all down here. See, the thing is this neighborhood's so, the way it's designed, I don't want to end up getting taken right back to that back block. Oh, look at this spot right here. Look at this spot. Brown bricks, little garage, back entrance, front entrance. That's pretty cool. Nice little, you know, chunk of brick. Y'all want to look up at the trees? Let's look up at the trees. Let's look up at the trees. They're like, nah, Toon, but we want to look up. We want to look up, Toon. There you go. Oh, they got the Christmas decorations out. Look at those buildings. Those buildings are awesome. That's awesome. I know they're apartments, but that would be so cool to have one slice of that as a house. 3 windows wide, 5 stories high. What? Man, that's a ton of space to do activities. I have an overabundance of space. I don't know what to do with my time. All right. Look at these. Even these buildings. 1 story, 2, 3, 4. 4-story buildings. I love how they kept the shutters. You see how they kept the shutters all the way up? That is so nice. But they're probably apartments. Or are they? It's only 2 doors. That'd be crazy if that's considered a home. Like one slice of it's considered a home. Sheesh. Has to be an apartment. Look at that. That was that little closed gated community over there. I like those buildings. Those buildings are really nice. I'm telling you, that driving tour at night in this neighborhood did not do justice. I bet you y'all ain't even know none of this existed when y'all looked at that video. That's why I don't be trying to do nighttime videos. You can't really see much. Can't really see much. Oh no, the lady across the street yawned. And I was looking at her, and then she made me yawn. And then one of y'all probably got yawn. Why is yawning contagious, man? I think I've done yawning like 3 or 4 tours, and I try to tell y'all, like, why is yawning contagious? Does anybody have an answer? It's like human nature. When one person yawns, boom, then you yawn. And she was literally walking across the street. She yawned. I think I stared at her too long, and the yawn wore off, and I ended up yawning. Hurlu Market, the giant Hurlu Market. Now look at this. Grays Ferry. Let's come over here. We're on 24th and Bainbridge. 24th and Bainbridge. See how these bricks were pressure washed? You could tell they were pressure washed within the last probably 15, 20 years. Cleaned them up a lot. Look at that church right there. Sanctuary Lofts? Why does it say Sanctuary Lofts in the church? Did they make that into a loft? Yo! Did they take over the church and turn it into lofts on Pemberton Street? Yo, no way. I didn't even know that was possible. I think so. Yo, I think those are lofts. That is incredible. They got the little go bikes. See them? That is incredible. This is a loft? I didn't even know they was allowed to do that, to take a church building and turn it into a loft. Yeah, it is a loft, because even in the front it says Sanctuary Lofts. No way. I wonder what they charging to live in an old church. It's crazy, right? They're leasing that building across the street. Right there in the corner. V Vope lease. Yeah. Got our little rental bikes. Look at Sanctuary Lofts. Wow. Let there be light. Lots of natural light, cathedral ceilings, and granite countertops. That's the amenities that they're boasting and bragging. And then it was made in 1889. Let me give you guys another look at this loft right here. I'm blown away by them being able to turn an old church building into a loft. I wonder how that works with L&I, like as far as like fire exits, you know, fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, stuff like that. Yeah, they made that into a loft. That's incredible, guys. Look at these houses right here on Fitzwater and Grays Ferry Ave. Look at her, she was out. She's doing like a whole 14 miles an hour. Let me show y'all another look at this little loft building right here. Located right here on the borderline of the Devil's Pocket. Wow, how ironic, right? You live in a loft next to the Devil's Pocket that used to be a church. Sheesh. Credible, 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 credible. So we both learned something new today, guys. Because I'll be completely honest with you, I did not know that that was there. I drove by it, I thought it was just a church. Look at this. In honor of all the brave men and women who selflessly answered their country's call, we hereby dedicate the restoration of this historic property today, this 14th day of July 2005, in its renewed splendor, the U.S. Naval Home, which served as a hospital, training facility, and home away from home to countless service people for 144 years, is reborn as an icon of our country's spirit and steadfastness. The Naval Square, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's amazing, right? Wow, look at this. Wow, check that out, guys. I'm not allowed in because, as you can tell, it's like a private property. They have a little swinging gate over there. But I'm going to at least try to show y'all from right here. It looks like a Capitol building, right? But I guess that makes sense if it was like a naval base. Sheesh. Look at that. WB Masons, products for the workplace since 1889. Wow, this is cool. It's huge. And y'all couldn't see that from that nighttime tour either, right? Look at that. We got 24th and Grays Ferry next to us. Check out that cool little dog with the cool little, what is it, like a Burberry sweater? St. Albans Plaza. Take a look at it. It's a pretty huge location, right? Oh, it might be a walk space in here. Oh, it might be a walk space just for the residents. Because you got a gentleman right here walking stroller. So he's probably a resident. And that's why they're able to walk through it, you know what I mean? I'm not a resident, so I don't get that same luxury. Let me show y'all this view right here. Look at this view. This is down Grays Ferry Ave on 24th Street. You got that loft-looking church. I'm still blown away by that being a loft. You got the naval base on my left-hand side. And the naval base is actually in the Devil's Pocket. So look at that. How is the naval base located in the Devil's Pocket? Man, that's sorcery. Yo, this is wild. Look at this building, guys. Do I have any Navy vets watching? Wow, look at that. The Devil's Pocket. Who knew the Devil's Pocket could look so beautiful, right? Like, as far as this community. Oh, they got the shutters. I like the shutters. I like the shutters. I like the brick pointing. That's a nice building. That building is nice. Located on the corner of Catherine and Grays Ferry Ave. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Pretty darn neat, I might say so myself. See, they got a little sitting area right there that you can sit down. These houses definitely do have the historic vibe. Look at the tops. That reminds me of like the historic stylization. You know what I mean? Let's go around this tree. Little cinematic shot. Wow. Look at that building. That building is so green. Yo, that building is so green. That building kind of reminds me of like the Incredible Hulk. You know the Incredible Hulk is that color green? I guess that's another entrance over there. Man, they made sure to close that thing the second I pointed the camera on it. They said, no, sir, you cannot enter here. Don't even think about it. I swear it was wide open, and then I point the camera to it and they just closed it. Look at that little deck they made up top. That deck looks quite suspect. It's made by, what, 4x4s, probably 2x4s. It's a wooden deck. It looks like there's another deck right up here on the top of this roof. Check out that fluffy white dog. So fluffy, right? I think the dog wants to stop to take a poop. All right, there you go. It looks like a cotton ball. Cotton ball. Cool. It'd be funny if that's the dog's name. Like, sir, what is your dog's name? Oh, my dog's name is Cotton Ball. Wow, I'm a magician. I'm like Miss Cleo. I can see the future. Nah, no, I can't. I really can't. I'm just here kidding. So once you leave this borderline, then you're in another community in Philadelphia. But you guys took a good little walkthrough of the Devil's Pocket. Yeah, this is the Devil's Pocket, guys. Yeah, let you guys at least see what it looks like. Boutique condominium development, 4 large bedrooms. That building right there. That's what they're gonna turn it to. These houses right there. Class of 2010. Look at that. Yeah, so for the most part, to be completely honest with you, the Devil's Pocket doesn't look like a bad little area of the city to live in. If you have some money, or if you're planning on financing and you want to come to the city and you like the city life, you love the ambience, you love, you know, the nightclubs, the restaurants, the bar atmosphere, you want to be next to the historic section of the city because you're really close to Center City from here. You're like minutes away and you're close to the highways and everything. If that's your forte, then this would be a neighborhood that you might want to look into. It does have some of that rough urban environment feel, meaning it does have graffiti. It's still very close to the hood because you got Grays Ferry right up the block. This is on Grays Ferry Ave. If you keep taking Grays Ferry Ave up, you run right into the quote unquote the hood. So yeah, I mean, to each his own. Oh, hey, I see that. Oh, hey, original artist. But yeah, guys, so you guys got a chance to take a sneak peek at what the Devil's Pocket looks like in the daytime. I think that will conclude today's tour. Thank you all for watching. Please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever another video is released. As always, remember, I don't know it all. I don't have all the information, so you're more than welcome to comment, share your thoughts in the comment section, any stories, memories, and more. If you want to check out more Philadelphia Hood tours, visit my Philadelphia Hoods playlist with over 200 plus hood tours. I have over 1,000 videos on the channel or more, so you guys can feel free to explore. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. This is tuning out.